What up, y'all? What up? What up? What up? What it do, y'all? It's your man Kev Mack back with another episode of KM Video Live Streams. Just checking in with y'all since I missed yesterday. Sean Williams was happening, partner. SS Gaines was happening, man. What up? What up? What up, Dragon Low? Long time no see. Morning, bro. I'm just chilling, man. I'm just chilling. Which I've been peeping out people's top 50 songs of all time and shit. But the one that killed me was Floyd Mayweather's top 50 boxers. How many of y'all got Manny Pacquiao number two of the greatest boxers of all time? I can't put Manny Pacquiao ahead of Muhammad Ali. I'm sorry, I just can't do that. I can't put Manny Pacquiao in front of Mike Tyson. I'm sorry, I just can't do that. What about Rocky Marciano, Joe Louis, Sugar Ray Robinson? Hmm, that's tough, dog. Number two, that's kind of tough, dog. Jack Johnson. So many more. I was like, wow, like for real. Man, man, man. But to each his own, man. To each his own. That was a stretch to me, though. I was like, wow. I was like blown away, like for real. But then I said, well, people say I don't know boxing anyway, so maybe I don't know boxing. If Pacquiao is the second greatest, maybe I don't know boxing after all. my man said even Rocky Balboa go ahead of Manny Pacquiao. Roy Jones was my favorite once upon a time. I thought Roy Jones would go undefeated. I got caught up in the hype. I'll be the first to tell you I got caught up in the hype. I thought Roy Jones was the greatest, would go undefeated, and he took a turn for the worse, man. I used to feel bad when Roy Jones got in the ring after a while. Yeah, Tyson lost to two underdogs, Holyfield, who became a legitimate champion, and Buster Douglas. But Holyfield became a legitimate champion, bro. And Tyson was knocking dudes out in the first round, man. You know what I mean? Muhammad Ali, coming up in that heavyweight division, man, you fighting some bomb people, man. I'm sure Pacquiao lost to some bombs. No, Pacquiao got 7 L's. He didn't lose to no bombs. 7 L's, all legitimate fighters. Did them 7 L's and two ties? Did them two ties and 7 losses come to Floyd Mayweather? I'm just wondering. You know what I'm saying? I'm just wondering. Yeah, the greatest loss to Leon Spinks. The greatest lose fights. Floyd's one of the ones that didn't take no L's. Well, shit, Pac-Man juiced up too, bro. Don't forget, Pac-Man juiced up. But I don't know. Like I said, it's just me. Y'all might be right. Pacquiao lost to seven good fighters. Two ties to who? Hell yeah, Roy Jones Jr. was a beast at once upon a time. You're right. I believe that too. 561 Chrome. Absolutely, bro. Absolutely. What up, Hutch? What up? What up? What up, Kip? You think Double OG Moon could hang with any of these new guys in the ring? I don't know, man. I seen a couple of Moon's fights on tape. Moon was a tough fighter. It looked like he was a tough fighter, but I don't know. I can't say. But Moon, I don't know, man. Moon still fit. Could still punch that punching bag. Roy Jones' hook was faster than his jab at one point. Just watching Too Pretty Kenny return to Compton. Pacquiao got the best footwork in boxing. Yeah, that one fight, I was getting calls, man. Everybody thought Pacquiao was dead. Sugar Ray Leonard's number two. I don't know. A lot of people talk bad about Sugar Ray Leonard. I like Sugar Ray personally. I told you a story where my father would sit us down. Well, he would sit me down and watch Sugar Ray Leonard and Muhammad Ali fights. But a lot of people I talk to, they think Sugar Ray was running from people and running around the ring. They call him Floyd Mayweather before Floyd, but you know, that's not me. I love Sugar Ray Leonard, even with the powder in his nose. Duran was cold too, hands of steel. Duran versus Pacquiao, who wins? Eric Morales was a beast. Duran did quit. No Moss, no Moss. He quit. Pacquiao didn't quit no fights. I could have swore I saw Pacquiao quit a fight. I could be wrong, but it just seemed like I remember Pacquiao quitting a fight. Chavez was a beast. Stay in your lane, fam. You getting off track. I don't know how. KM Video live streams has always been about live streaming. It ain't never been about nothing else. So I don't know if I'm really getting off track or not. But I appreciate the comment though. You might be right. I just don't see it. That's why we got two channels. We got the content channel and then we got the live streams. Sugar Ray saw Hearns, Duran, and Hackler without question. He didn't see Benitez though. He didn't want to fight bro-in-law. Babyface Lokester, what's up, homie? Oh, we got a Triple G fan. I got a lot of partners that love Triple G. I'm not a Triple G fan though. Remember the fight when Ray Mercer almost killed the white dude that had HIV? Offhand, I don't remember. My memory's shot, man. I don't remember all that shit. Canelo, Tony Tubbs. I remember that. Monique Hill, what's happening? Remember the name, Julius Jackson. I don't know when Kitty Rock get out, but you can look him up. You can look him up. Keith Parker, Arizona Department of Corrections. He don't have that much longer to go. I know that much. Lennox Lewis. Lennox Lewis was a cool fighter too. Who was the hardest hitter in boxing? Who was the hardest hitter in boxing, bro? Julius Jackson. Oh, he is he currently? Because Tyson was a beast. Ooh, my man said Ernie Shavers. I haven't heard that name in 20 some years, man. Greetings, greetings, greetings. Greetings, everybody. Austin, Texas in the house. I don't know, man. I don't know if there was a more exciting fighter than Mike Tyson in his prime. Young Rock, good looking out. What up, Kev? Would you give Tookie the credit for first bringing in the Compton, or Mac Thomas, or the person who started the Grandies? I'm gonna have to roll with AC Baba Louie on this one. And I'm not saying because of him, but just through my shallow research, I'm calling it shallow because the nigga just wasn't there. But it's not like I didn't really take time out to find out. But that would be between Carver Park and the Grandies. I don't think Tookie's influence in Compton came until 72. It seemed like Too Pretty Kenny, Tyrone Tate Watts, and everybody to talk about Tookie, it doesn't seem to really come into play until like 72. So it would be between Carver Park and the Grandies, whichever came first. I was talking to my son about the hoodies and t-shirts today. So he's gonna meet me in LA and we're gonna go look at some things and see what we could do. George Foreman was a hard hitting boxer. You got that right. George Foreman was just giving black eyes, big swollen eyes left and right. Damn, MC8 put out a new album every week. What? Seemed like MC8 been having a new album for 2 years already. Monique said Ken Norton. Is Normandy and Crenshaw anywhere near Santa Monica? Absolutely not. As far as if you're from the city, it's not close. But I mean, if you're traveling from out of town, pretty close, I guess. Ken Norton was cool. Ken Norton was alcoholic, so he didn't always show up in the ring and fight his best. Backyard junk. What up, bro? That's what's up, Mike S. People always giving me advice, man. Didn't Ken Norton live in Ladera? I don't know that they lived in Ladera. I'm not saying they didn't, but I don't know them to live in Ladera. But his son played baseball with us in Ladera at Summit Field. And I know he played for Sportsman first before he came over to Ladera. And Ken Norton would be at the game. So they lived somewhere close. But I personally, I don't know where they lived at. Kev, have you ever heard from Michael Duro again? I spoke to Michael Duro once after the fact. Only once. I haven't spoken to him since. Melly Mel, what's up, man? You checking in from the truck, huh? Checking in from the 18 wheeler. Kev Mac, what's up with you? MC8 and Compton Most Wanted was my music to drive by. Hood that took me under. The hood that took me under. The bronze bomber hitting hard. Melly Mel, what's up with you? Joe Mosley, what's up, man? Will we ever get Mumpy again? I haven't spoken to Mumpy, but Mumpy said he was willing to come back with Rockhead, and on a separate occasion, he said he was due for part two. So I'm sure maybe one day we'll get Mumpy if that's part of his. My man said Ken Norton broke Ali's jaw. Constructive criticism, not advice. Don't get emotional. I think Takara Young got something to say to you, bro. But yeah, man, a whole bunch of people been calling, offering advice. When when I went on the radio the other day, we spoke about that, and me and the guy, Dr. Phil, that was hosting the show, had both agreed that when you do something, when you have a platform or plan or whatever it is that you're doing, people will always have advice for you. And it's like when people give you advice and tell you you should do this, that, or the other, it's like, why don't you do it and you could do it your way? And you know what I'm saying? Put in the work and do it your way. Let's see how that works out for you. Because me, I've always been one that said we could all do this shit. I've always encouraged people in New York to do the history of New York and other states, Chicago as well. You know what I mean? But constructive criticism is always good. Sometimes it may offend you. You know what I'm saying? We may get offended sometimes, but at the end of the day, if it's something that could help the platform and it's something that a person feels comfortable with doing, there's nothing wrong with implementing new ideas. There ain't nothing wrong with that, but it's also hard to have your own vision and be at the forefront of something and then have other people in your ear wanting shit done their way or to their liking. And that's not always what the viewers want. So, man, that episode was good. Great topics. Everything was cool. Very adult. Like, good on Hutch. Appreciate it. Street TV doing hood history now. They got a Crenshaw Mafia on there. Without question, without question. But all the maniacs, all the people that go back to 2.5 or more years, no, I always said that this was going to happen. There's going to be people that's going to start doing the hood history. And that's cool. That's less work for me. As long as other people are giving a history of their hood, that's better for the viewers, better for me, because now we get the history of these other hoods. So it's nothing wrong with that. Um, I'm getting a lot of messages about that type of stuff that I'm trying not to respond to. But it's good, man. It's good that we have multiple platforms that's willing to get some of the guys that won't come on Kel Mac videos. Because let's be real, everybody ain't trying to fuck with Kel Mac. I understand that everybody don't appreciate that, but come on, let's be real. There's still politics. You still got people 60 years old, or late 50s, early 60s. They're still politicking, whether they admit it or not. So they're only going to go to certain platforms. And this happened to be one of the platforms that they're not willing to come to for one reason or another. But it's been told to me by numerous people. It's been told to me recently by a lot of people that some people are just worried about the type of questions I may ask, and they don't want to answer them questions. You know, they don't know if they can answer them, or they know they won't answer them truthfully, and so therefore some people avoid Mac videos. I said that too. I said other people was gonna start putting articles in their videos. Remember that. I said people would put articles in their videos because see what Mac videos really came about. We wanted to give the history and documentation. So newspaper articles are good for documentation. So when other people see that people like that, you know what I'm saying? Because it also shows the accuracy of the person being interviewed. Then people want to step their game up and do the same thing. It's just, I mean, I'm cool with it. I'm cool with it because now you get a full interview, you get a better understanding of the interview, and you get more documentation, man. Instead of just some young kid. G Miller's crazy. But you don't want a young dude that has no purpose or no substance in his interview, and it's like no meaning. And then the end game is, I have a CD in my trunk. You know what I mean? And so it's better to get a more full story from beginning to end. And I think people can appreciate that a lot more. But anyway, football season's on the way, man. If it don't got the KMV stamp, I don't believe it. I heard that, man. But even with the KMV stamp, people are questioning people's stories and shit. People can always question your story. That's what you get when you're dealing with the ghetto. And that's why black history hasn't been written by black people. because black people don't trust other black people, and some black people got a problem with keeping it truthful or keeping it about history. They make it about themselves and alter history. They try to rewrite history. But the good thing about KLMAC videos is we here to try to document our own history and get to as close to the truth as possible and try to bring the legendary names and faces so we could get it straight from the horse's mouth. History is 55 and older. Anything else is just a mystery. That's a good one, man. Oh, that's Melly Mel. I should have known. Melly Mel always has something profound to say. And I would say that's about right. I would even go down to about 54 and a half. So yeah, about 55 and up. But I like to get niggas in their 60s, maybe 58. 58 and up is good for me. I like 58 and up. 58 and up seem to be more of the guys that can really tell you what was going on before shit, before my time. Shit, basically when I was a little toddler. Melly Mel always give good information. They love that mellow male. Too pretty Kenny, where you at, man? The Art of War says, I'm glad you started implementing other races. You know, my main focus is blacks. That's my main focus, but it's never been limited to just black people because when you start dealing with the gang culture and the culture of Los Angeles, it's very diverse. And so it's only right to have diversity on the channel, man. And then, just be real. A lot of black dudes in the inner city group of Los Angeles County grew up with Latinos, period. I mean, it's hard to say you didn't. You know what I mean? And so, and then even, you have a few agents here or there, more specifically in Long Beach. We don't discuss the UBN over here. We don't. Why not? We could discuss the UBN over here. Would love to hear interviews with OGs who parlayed their experiences from the street to some ownership, trucking companies, franchises, youngsters get some history, and then some game. That would be good for somebody like Mike Concepcion. You know what I mean? I just I just did one who became a store owner in his neighborhood, owned property in his neighborhood. I believe I'm not gonna say his name, but there's an OG Eastside Crip that's been a millionaire forever. He owns a lot of property. So I agree, those type of stories would be more beneficial. But the truth is, a lot of gang members, particularly LA blacks, just never really made that transition to becoming an entrepreneur or somebody's financially successful. So it's hard to get them type of stories. But nowadays, dealing with the younger dudes, there's more people that went on to have their own stores, own shops, own car places, own a little bit of property, not a lot of property, but a little bit of property. So yeah, I agree. I agree with that. Hey man, I'm trying to get the history right, bro. That's what I do, man. That's what I do. And that's what this channel does. Me and my partners, man. All of my partners are on that truthful shit. So if we don't get it right the first time, we try to get somebody else to come back and give it to us right, man. And that's why I always said this platform ain't limited to just Crips. You know what I'm saying? If a Crip say something wrong about a Damu, it's up to a Damu from that hood or a Damu that know better to step up and fill in the holes, as Michael DeRose said. And I get these little idiotic comments about this being a Crip channel, and it really don't make no sense when you consider Frog, Little Caesar, Michael DeRoe, the Center Parks, Sinbad, and uh, Mad Ronald from 20s. You know what I mean? Just on and on and on. I say it all the time. There's only so many people that's willing to get in front of a Kelmac video camera. So you can't put that on the channel. You can't put that on me. You know what I'm saying? You got to put that on the people that you want interviewed. And if you are somebody, or you think you're somebody, or you know somebody, then you should have enough pull or respect that you could probably present somebody to the channel. You know what I mean? But if you're just a nobody off in nowhere land pretending to be somebody, I mean, it's easy to make comments like that because you can't bring nobody to the motherfucking table if you wanted to. You know, it's too easy to criticize. It's too easy to be negative. It's hard to be positive and constructive and help a person. You know what I'm saying? Especially when it's something that you want, that you have a keen interest in. What up, Houston? Should have a KM Maniac if the year of the year award. Well, damn, that would be something else. Is OG Batman an option? Batman's always going to be an option. Um, Me personally, I have a hard time getting with Batman, but Batman's an option for any platform covering history. Man, this football season is gonna be a good football season, not just for the NFL, but for the viewers at KMV, man. When the NFL season get here, KMV will be back in full effect, and so we hope. Terrell Brown, Batman, and Eastside Crip. I wish that side would give it up for Tam and Puddin'. You see the Spud the Blood moving his leg? No, I haven't. I haven't seen that. That's cool. Maybe they would like to follow up on a red team. The Nipsey birthday coming up. One more question. How can I get home with a body bags book? I see it. Um, you could probably go to Street Gangs and get it if it's not on Amazon.com. Yeah, a lot of these dudes sell their books with high prices, man. A lot of these dudes think their story's worth a lot of money, and if you don't think it, then nobody else will. I mean, Nipsey sold CDs for $100, man. People thought that was ridiculous. He sold a bunch of them like that. So you got to put a price on your own worth. But I will say this: when you're selling books on Amazon.com, you don't really make no money. And so, in order to make some money per sale, you need, you know what I mean? And then that way, when you break bread with Amazon.com and whoever you have write your book or help you with your book, and then you, of course, you need a high price so you could get that percentage that you're looking for. OG Goat, good looking out. I like to see a video with Big Gurch and Scrunch from Santana. Well, we had Big Gurch on. Gurch came on at the picnic about a year and a half ago, the Majestics picnic. Scruncho, I guess Melly Mel work on that. But I know a lot of people want to see Scruncho or hear from Scruncho. You're trying to get Kev on UFC. I seen that. I ignored that because I don't know a lot about UFC. I'll just watch some UFC, but I don't know the names. I don't know the people. You know what I mean? So I just avoided that 303 Life, who is one of the guys that would be up for a KMV Maniac Award if there was one given out. Anonymous Americans is a good one. You better watch out. Did you see that OG from Playboy Gangsters? talking about the 60s imposing it. I didn't see it, but I heard about it. One of my partners told me about it. Let's see. Got a me- got a message from Barefoot Pookie. All maniacs and mackheads should be legions for their city and state. Let's find the history of our hood and bring it to this channel. No snitches, no cuts. That's a good idea, Quincy. Quincy Jones. Kev, did you see 7-1 gangsters as 8 trays or not? Yeah, 7-1s are 8 tray gangsters. I mean, yeah, I see them as 8 tray gangsters at the north side. But what up, Kev Mac Jersey in the building? Damn, man. Stay off the water. Please stay off the water. Y'all the next Flint, Michigan. You know how they do. You know how they do us. So y'all in New Jersey, man, y'all go buy your water. You know, this is another plan to keep the consumers spending money with these billionaire companies. You know what I mean? Um, my man say stop it, but this was serious. It wasn't no joke. The water's bad in New Jersey. Go check the news, bro. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mentioned that earlier, Mark. I just got off the phone with my son. Yes, the water's bad in New Jersey. Check the news, bro. Um, and so, yeah, I wasn't dissing the city, bro. I'm just saying the water, man. The levels of lead are so high, it's killing our people, fucking our babies up. Water's bad in most cities, but the lead levels are too high, bro. Like super high from sewer runoff. It's just the lead levels are pathetic, man. You know, these people should be getting millions or hundreds of thousands of dollars for each household, man. When you fucking our babies up and they teach us to drink water. You need water for survival, and then they're giving you fucked up water and make you have to go out and purchase water from these billionaire companies, bro. And even, you know what I tell a lot of my homies, even bottled water has lead in it. It's lead coming from the plastic, so we're never 100% safe, and no matter who we spend our money with. But it's just the way it is. So a lot of people are alkaline water and go and get that shit put in your own bottles of plastic or glass or whatever you want. Seems to be the safest way nowadays, but still, as human beings, we still don't know where that water's coming from. Hell yeah, they gonna start charging for air pretty soon. Shit, they charge you for land, taxes on land that you already purchased. Hell yeah, we used to drink out that water hose, man. But you know, water hose water didn't never taste right. It had its own taste though. Like you knew you could close your eyes and you could tell when you were drinking water hose water. But you're right. Now I always say I don't drink water, but as a kid I drank water out that water hose faithfully. Like I wouldn't drink water out the sink. I'd go outside and pull the water hose out and drink that water. You damn right. You be running around the street all day, playing baseball on the street all day. You can't wait to run to somebody's water hose, man. Hell yeah, you gotta pay to get buried. You gotta pay to get buried, man. For sure you do. And then ain't no guarantees they're not gonna dig you back up, man. Man, we getting taxed for everything, man. Water in Denver was perfect stream directly from the snow, runoff from the mountain snow growing up. Even our garden hose water was good. We used to get water from the mountains from Crystal Lake and Big Bear. But shit, it don't rain no more. So now we getting water that's traveling through the city and going down canals and shit. We getting recycled beach water now, man. You know, anything and everything's in beach water. Boxers train up. Yeah, boxers train up at Big Bear. Crystal Geyser water takes. Well, shit, I need some Crystal Geyser, bro. You buy air when you buy a bag of chips. Wow, that was some funny shit. You buy air when you buy a bag of chips. You ain't lying. There be a lot of air in them chips. DJ Vegas, what up? Everything has a price on it. If it doesn't, they're trying to figure it out. I don't know, man. Everybody say they get pussy for free. You know, even dudes that go to a club, put on their gaiters and their ostrich boots, get VIP, buy bottles way overpriced, and then bust a girl, and they still think it's free. I mean, I never got that. I never understood that. Most Western social societies are contaminated everywhere. Large chip bags only half full. There's more to it about the water. I like 10 chips. DJ Vegas is the maniac of the year. For real, those clubs be taxing on the bottles. Man, they taxing like charge you to get in there, charge you for VIP, charge you for bottle service. And then you got the nerve to say you went home and you bust abroad and coochie was free? Nigga, please, if you don't get the fuck out my face with that shit. They have done studies how chip companies have inflated bags and put less in the bags. Of course, we know that. I mean, you don't have to do a test to know that. Just like if you're a baseball fan, you know the balls are wrapped tighter or they put some more rubber in the ball or some shit because the ball's flying out the park too much. This ain't even a steroid area and they hitting more home runs than during the steroid era. You pay for coochie directly or indirectly. And dingy is living free from Western culture of less toxic food supply water. That's true. I got a niece that can attest to that. My man said the water would have still been fine if they got it from Detroit. Warning, your food in microwaves cause cancer. Yep. And Burger King uses microwaves. Kev asked AC do he remember doing the robot on stage at a Ludus Park record house. Wow, my man said they come from the same faucet. Just had Burger King last night. Damn, bro. That microwave food, huh? What's true about U.S. boys? I missed it. What y'all say about U.S. boys? Ain't no 50 homers like Fielder, Conseco, Bonds, McGuire. Nah, but you got dudes like, let's say, somebody that didn't hit home runs hitting 25 home runs now. You got rookies. You got more than one rookie that got more home runs than any rookie ever in baseball. You got a rookie that played the other day, the first rookie to hit 3 home runs in 3 consecutive innings. Shit, I think Bo Jackson might be the only person I've seen do that shit. Maybe McGuire, maybe Bonds. Um, so you may not see 70 home runs or a bunch of 50 home runs right now. Season ain't over though. You got the rest of August and you got all of September. I'm sure Bellinger and Yelich are gonna see 50 home runs. I'm pretty sure they'll hit 50 home runs by then. DJ Vegas got to do a soundtrack for Mac videos. That would be hard with that scratching and shit, so they don't be taxing my channel. Alvarez was putting in work. Astro's been developing. Apparently, he wasn't original. Terrell Brown. Ball is juice. Yeah, the ball is juice, man. Keefe D is a sharp dude. He knows his history. Under or over 50 touchdown passes for Pat Mahomes this year. Over. He'll probably throw 3 or 4 a game, so he should probably get 50. Cam, have you seen that big youngster from Cuba on the Astros? Yeah, I seen him. Yep, yep, I seen him. I think he got what, like 6 home runs in the last 7 games or something like that. That's what I'm saying, man. You may not see a bunch of 50 home runs right now, but the season ain't over. And there's dudes that's hitting home runs that shouldn't even be hitting home runs. I was watching a game Sunday, and when I was watching the game, they had mentioned that this dude had no power in the minor leagues. Like he has no history of having power, and he's in the major leagues for the first time, and he's banging home runs. Like he got like 25 home runs or some shit. And it's like, whoa, yeah, I grew up on sparklets. I didn't really drink water though, but we had sparklets in our house. Mom's had the sparkler man coming by. But then again, I'm so old. We used to have a milkman come by. Our neighbors to the left of us and neighbors to the right of us used to get milk delivered to their house all the time. I guess baseball trying to catch up with the 2 other major sports. Chicks dig the long ball. That's a good one. They love a good bat. Vlad TV dragged that Keefe D video to death. He finally put out the whole interview after like 30 parts. What up, Kev? Checking in from Florida. All right, Florida, what's up? A Compton cop wrote in his book, Largo 36 and 155 were before Crips and Pyrus in Compton. Yeah, I have read some of that book. Mahomes ain't getting more than 50 this year. Teams now have a full year of tape of him. Other teams gonna have game plan better. I don't know, man. That dude got an arm, man. That dude is good. He can scramble. You know, if you scramble, your receivers could get open. It's nothing the defense can do about that. I think he'll get 50 though, because if he throw 3 a game, that's 48. So he get 2 extra touchdowns, 4 touchdowns a game. He should get 50. I got him getting 50, unless they start running the ball. Uh-oh, we got a Cowboy fan from Flint, Michigan. Be on the lookout for Kyler Murray. That dude is the truth. Latest high school to state. Scrambling quarterbacks don't win Super Bowl. Nobody said nothing about winning Super Bowls. But I thought Steve Young had a Super Bowl championship. Steve Young don't have no Super Bowl championships. Fran Tarkenton don't have no championships. Ken Stabler don't have no championships. I'm just wondering. Just wondering. They say Doc want 50 million. Is Doc worth 50 million? Yep. Milk was in a glass. I remember them days. Sparkly bottles was glass too. Did Randall Cunningham win? No, Randall didn't win. Eagles didn't win no championship. Russell Wilson got one. Or the Russell got two. Russell got one. Chiefs defense always faulty. Come on, man. If it's one thing you ought to know about that coach, you know he going it. Well, I guess we debunked that statement about scrambling quarterbacks don't win championships. Multiple scrambling quarterbacks have won championships. Crips outnumber Pyrus and Compton. My man say it ain't true. My man say it's not true. Well, South Sacramento was good, man. Well, me personally, in the last 2 days, I lost three family members. I lost an aunt to cancer. I lost an uncle to cancer, and I just lost a cousin. I'm not even sure how she died yet. I got the news of her passing today. Sunday, I got the news about my aunt and then my uncle. So that's what I'm dealing with right now. Three deaths in the last 2 days, man. It's like, man, can't run from it. It's just part of life, man. Aaron Rodgers was a threat on the run. Aaron Rodgers was a threat on the run. Brett Favre, can't forget Brett Favre. Good looking out for those condolences. It's part of life. Damn, big homie. Sorry to hear. I mean, death is inevitable, man. We can't beat death, man. Nobody ever beat death, man. Man. Shit get hard sometimes. Yeah, yeah. But you know what I wanted, Church? Hutch, I always wondered, like, was people dying of cancer back in the day and we just didn't know it was cancer? Or is cancer just some new shit? Green Bay had Hall of Fame level quarterbacks for over 20 years and got two rings to show for it. One every 10 years. I don't think the Raiders got no ring in the last 10 years. There's a lot of teams that don't have a ring in the last 10 years. Chargers, Tampa Bay Buccaneers, a whole bunch of them. You out of here? I'll be done in about 12 minutes or so. Oh, wow. My man said doctors started discovering cancer in the 1700s. So I take it people wasn't dying of cancer then. Of course, population control. That's why they don't want to give you drugs to solve all this stuff, man. But yeah, microwaves, iPads, Bluetooths. I don't know about medical weed, but if you say so. I seen where they said those pens cause cancer that everybody thought was so safe. You forgot cigarettes. Cigarettes cause cancer. Uh, what do you call that? The exhaust from cars cause cancer. Anywhere you go underground where cars park, that shit cause cancer. Kev, I was donating till times got hard. It's all good, David Miller. I mean, times hard for a lot of people, man. Don't even trip. With Kev Mac videos, we do what we can, man. We do what we can, bro. You know, and it's always a blessing to those that are broke and still contribute to anything, man. Those type of people should be commended. Like especially like if I got $10 in my pocket and a friend of mine need $5 or $10 and you give it to them, that's bigger than somebody with 100 million that gives you $100. You know what I mean? So shout out to people like you, bro. Good looking out. Dre, good looking out. What up, kid? Raiders got a ring coming in 2020. So this so would that be in 2020 or 2020 season? Because Ram fans swear they getting one either this season or next season. So that kind of messes the Raiders up a little bit. Like I would bet my life on it. You know, my life ain't worth shit no way. But I would bet my life on it that the Raiders and Rams don't win the next two championships. That's a dumb bet though, because the Rams could fuck around and win the next two championships. So, but don't take the Patriots out the equation, man. I'm telling y'all, the Patriots still got a year left in them, homie. I don't believe the Cowboys are ready yet. Cowboys might take 2 or 3 years. I think the Patriots still got 1 year left in them, man, to at least contend. I'm not saying they're gonna win, but they're gonna contend. And you know they could beat the Chiefs. You know they could beat the Steelers. So that's all the Patriots got to worry about in the and they in the what do you call that shit? The AFC. Chargers are nice though. Chargers are nice. Thanks for pulling my card. Chargers are nice. I like the Chargers. January 2020. Woo, that's a bold statement. You got the Raiders bouncing back like that, and you know Antonio Brown might not even play. So like, you take the Raiders team without Antonio Brown. I don't see the Raiders winning the championship this year, man. Chucky's like fucking that team up. Chucky's on a mission to destroy the Raiders, bro. It's in the food. It could be in the food. Hey, Kev, watch out for those Bills this year. You know that emoji? You know that emoji? Like the Bills for real? Watch out for them Browns. I heard that. I'm gonna watch the Browns to see if they go 8-8 or 9-7 or 10-6. That's all I'm gonna watch from the Browns. I'll be looking to see how the quarterback does. I'll be watching to see how Beckham does. My man said, watch out for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. You know that shocked emoji? The emoji shocked. Like, whoa, Tampa Bay? Life seemed simpler in the 80s. Life was so much fun in the 80s. Man, we all know the Pats winning again. Stop with all the false hope. Y'all pull out game is whack. My pullout game is too strong. We ain't even gonna get into that. We're not gonna get off into that today. We say that for Too Pretty Kenny late night. Do that shock face for me, homie. Sam Miami. The Browns might be solid this year. I mean, I gave them 8-8, 9-7, or 10-6. 10-6 is pretty good. 9-7 in some divisions will get you to the playoffs. They clowning the Dolphins, man. Dolphins will not get past the Patriots. Look at that. But the Browns got a lot to show this year, man, because people just making him be the shit. Like people are mentioning the Browns when you talk about Saints, Rams, and Patriots, and that's like and Chiefs. That's like blasphemy, really. But we'll see what Odell Beckham and them can do, man. Mm-mm-mm. Raiders too. Saints blew it. Saints didn't blow a goddamn thing, man. The referees blew it. The Saints did what they were supposed to do, man. Cancer is definitely big money business, without question. Vegas has Seattle to go 12-4. Wow, I gotta check Seattle's record. I could not see Seattle going 12-4. But I love the coach though. He's a gambler. I love the coach. Pete Carroll, I love him. My man went to basketball. The Browns won't look good. Paper Super Bowl. Dolphins uniforms are sweet. Their uniforms are all kind of sweet though. What up, Drew? It shouldn't come down to a call. Well, shit, it shouldn't come down to Brady flattening footballs. It shouldn't come down to Brady and them using cameras because they still got to go out on the field and perform. You know what I mean? You still got to throw the ball. You still got to catch the ball. You still got a defense to defend the ball. You still got to go out there no matter what plays you steal and shit. I mean, hey, that's just me talking. But the Rams got lucky, man. The Saints should have been in the Super Bowl. And quite frankly, the Saints probably being a Patriot fan, the Saints probably would have won the Super Bowl. The Patriots probably couldn't even have scored enough to beat the Saints, to be honest. 6,000 in order not to go back to the penitentiary. They still put me on paper for a few years. The Steelers won't get past the Browns. Doc and Zeke too scary to hold off. 49 below fan. See, man, people tell me I shouldn't come on here and talk sports, but we have more fun talking about sports and you guys engage more when we talk about sports. Because when we talk about gang history, all everybody ever asks is who killed Raymond Washington. It's like it's like those conversations just attract internet police and conspiracy theorists and real police trying to solve cold murders and shit, man. Bonham 007, good looking out. Watch Rockhead interview again. Video of the year. Rockhead's video was pretty good. Somebody got at me, and I haven't spoken to Rockhead yet, but somebody got at me on Instagram saying Rockhead's a fraud, a fake, story ain't real. He never got stabbed. He's only talking about what he's seen, not what he experienced, and all kind of shit. And I'm like, really? And he said Rockhead was a PC, and he know and he did his homework. So I asked one question. What year did he PC? And I didn't get an answer. I didn't get a response. So that let me know right there, dude was just emotional. He was emotional and offended by that video. But when he said KMAC Videos is interviewing frauds, a bunch of frauds, I'm like, wow. Like, okay, I see where we going now. The whole messaging me and the whole conversation was really about KMAC Videos. It wasn't really about Rockhead. It wasn't about nobody else because nobody else's name was mentioned. It really was about KMAC Videos to say, that was his way of trying to put down KMAC Videos. But, you know, it is what it is, man. I don't have time to argue with every nigga that got a problem with KMAC Videos. I ain't got time to argue with everybody that looks for somebody on the platform. Out of all them videos, like over 200 videos, to find somebody for them to express their hate for. I just don't have the energy, dog. I think it's one of the videos of the year. I think so too. I think it was a well-rounded video. I say it all the time. I thought he showed his ignorance. I thought he showed his immaturity, his lack of leadership, all of those things. And he came full circle with meeting Jim Brown, starting to understand himself and others and politics and starting his own youth programs and sending kids off to college and the NFL, speaking to people in the NFL. I mean, it may get better than that, but it don't get much better than that. I can tell you that now. It don't get much better than that, man. A lot of these people that are successful, a lot of people with millions of dollars, they don't do half of what Rockhead has done. They don't even do a fourth of what Rockhead has done as far as getting inner city kids from low income families into college and into a professional level, man. I mean, that should be commended. If you hate him, if you hate the lifestyle, if you hate gang banging, I think he still should be commended for what he's done and what he's committed his life to, and there's a lot of things he didn't even speak on that he's involved with. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm involved in something. I'm involved with Time Done. Rocky is a member on the panel with that. We sit in the same room when we working on Time Done. You know what I mean? And so Rockhead is part of a lot of things to help uplift the community, not just the community itself, but legislation. You know, trying to get felonies off our record, trying to get our records expunged permanently to where they don't show up on a DOJ background check or FBI background check. And so, you know, Rockhead is to be commended, if nothing else, for what he done after he got out of prison. You know what I mean? Kel Mack, that Rockhead interview was the true on every level. Much respect and love to Rockhead and you and Melly Mel. And you can't forget my partner, Baby S Mac. Baby S Mac asked the bulk of those questions. Me and Melly Mel probably asked half of what Baby S asked. So yeah, shout out to my partners. Shout out to Kel Mac Video. Shout out to my partner L. Um, you know, we trying to give y'all what y'all want. No matter who you interview, it's gonna be some suckers saying they ain't real, Kev. Keep going for sure, for sure. It's always somebody that's debating another person's interview. If you're not trying to drop the facts or do your own interview, stop being objective. I agree. I agree. Kev, so far, what interview did the best viewers this year? Chino. Chino, hands down. I have never had a video that I interviewed or edited take off like Chino's video. Chino's video just skyrocketed like boom. Like, but then I did one where I did the green lights on myself on this channel. That took off too. So that's up there with Chino. And then Crazo's fight story was another one that took off. I don't think I had nothing like those three videos. But this year, hands down, I think it's Chino, followed closely by my green light video and Crazo's fight video. You want an iced tea story? I'll give you an iced tea story. I'll give you an iced tea story, man. Um, One time I was over Ice T's house in Hollywood. This when he had a bachelor's apartment in Hollywood. I'm over there chilling. This is like 1987. Me and Donald D and Ice T was there. And now we just there visiting, like, what's up, Ice? You know, just hanging out for the day. You know how brothers do. And somebody bang on the door. Boom, boom, boom. Sound like the police. Me and Donald D look like, you know, like that shock emoji face, like who the fuck is that? And you know, I'm hustling at the time, so I don't know if the police follow me or after me or what. And so I was like, who is it? Say something like, I'm gonna make up a name, like David. Like David. David who? Like I'm from Spin Magazine. And so Ice like, oh, all right. And Ice had a Uzi hanging on his wall, a real Uzi, and he had a real riot pump shotgun on the wall. And Ice tosses Donald D the Uzi, and he tosses me the riot pump, and he opens up the door real fast. We don't know what the fuck going on, and dude coming in don't know what the fuck coming on. It was a white boy, and a white boy walk in, and the white boy like, oh shit, like what's going on? I was like, oh nothing, man. That's how we kick it. That's how we chill. And the white boy like, damn, man, like who you expecting to come after you? The U.S. Army? And Ice was like, well, you know, you never know. You just got to be prepared. Stay ready. You ain't got to get ready. And it was just funny because the moral of the story is that's the type of guy Ice T was. He'll put a 10 on a story just to make it look good, but wasn't so far fetched from the reality that Ice T kept burners. You know, Ice T been to the service, so you know he kept burners like that, and he kept people around. You know, friends though that was with the shit, but just to say that we was trying to stay ready. That was just like some extra loud shit. But Ice had always told me like he was an actor. You know, just before he got on TV, he said he was an actor. And so that's what he did. You know what I'm saying? He took the reel and just put a 10 on it. And so that's an IC story for you, man. Ice was cool as fuck, though. I can tell you that much. I can vouch for Ice. You know, I see the trolls. Ice got a lot of trolls. And there's a lot of misinformation out there on Ice. But I can tell you one thing. Ice is cool as his name, man. That motherfucker's cool as fuck. Ice T is a cool motherfucker. And he didn't change. I ain't gonna say he never changed, but I'm gonna say he didn't change though. When he started getting all the fly cars, the Ferraris, and when he started getting the bigger houses and all that shit higher up in Hollywood Hills, man, Ice didn't change, man. I could still go knock on Ice's door and get invited in, man. You know what I mean? So I can say back then, Ice did not change. Money didn't change Ice. You know, the cars and fancy houses didn't change Ice. Traveling the world didn't change Ice. So that's my Ice Chief story. Until he does an interview, it's going to be a lot of people still questioning his credibility. Ice don't care about that, man. Ice 61 years old, man. Ice don't give a fuck about that. Ice got a couple of million in the bank. He got all his dream cars. He's happy with his wife and new daughter. Ice don't care about proving shit to nobody, man. That's the last thing on Ice mind. But he loved the lifestyle, so I'm sure he would love to be part of KMV just to fit in as far as, that's Ice T, man. That's OG. That's colors. Oh yeah, of course. I got you. I got you, bro. I got you. I wasn't saying it in a negative way to you. I'm just saying in defense of Ice. Ice don't give a fuck about that. Yeah, Ice is biracial. Respect to Donald D. You remember Donald D. Free Base Institute? My favorite song from Donald D was Girls. I got a girl named Millie, act real silly, acting all wild like a dumb hillbilly. And those rhymes were so elementary, but back then during those times, that was the shit. And then Rock Steady or Rock the House. Was it Rock Steady or Rock the House? B Boys, Rock the House. But yeah, man. Ice Cube put Ice T in his top five. Oh shit, I seen Ice Cube's top five, but I didn't see the video. I didn't watch the video, but I seen it pop up on my timeline. I'm gonna have to go watch that now. Cube put Ice T in the top five. That's good shit. Paying homage. That's good shit. I'm still trying to figure out how Manny Pacquiao's number two on Floyd's list or whoever list that was that Floyd posted. But I think it was just to make Floyd that much greater because if Manny's number two, Floyd's number one, that just make Floyd look even better. But you never know. Floyd could have been trolling. You just never know. The founder of gangster rap for real, for real. The founder of gangster rap was Schoolie D. Parkside Killers. You know what that means. PSK, what does that mean? But yeah. Ice got that from Schoolie D. NWA got that from Ice T. So, trickle down effect. They all use each other's song and hook. Gangsta Boogie, Gangsta Boogie, Gangsta Boogie, Gangsta Boogie. Ice Cube was the shit though, man. Ice Cube has to be top one or top two MCs on the West Coast ever, man. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, the Nas album, yeah. Yep. Third World was on 63rd for a minute. Um, what's his name? My guy. Can't even think of my guy's name right now. Not Still Bill. Damn, I can't even think of my guy's name right now. Rest in peace. Yeah, Donald D made girls. He made girls, homie. Him and his big DJ, Chili D. And I know Donald D, so I know he made girls. Oh, they had another dude in their crew too. There was another dude in the crew. I forgot his name. Godfather Crips. They just dropped the name Godfather. Those are the Harlem Crips. Oh, the Godfather Crips out of Inglewood. They just became something else. Some of them are still around, but they claim something else. People always talk about Cube, but look how many lives he changed and how people he brought out to the forefront. The West Side really had the hardest rappers in LA. No one cared that Ice Cube was faking with all that gangster rap. People used to talk shit about Ice Cube, but people respected Cube because he came lyrically, man, and he put the West Coast like really up there, man. He really, really had the East Coast like accepting LA rap. Mike Conception was a West Side Crip, payback Crip. So, but we'll let Michael Conception tell you about that. Cube already said he was telling his big brother's story. I didn't know Cube had a big brother. Who's Cube's big brother? Above the Law. Shout out to Above the Law. CJ, you heard from Barefoot. Yeah, Barefoot Pookie was just texting me while I was on this live. And yeah, I talked to Barefoot Pookie yesterday. Him and Baby Crazo on the three-way. Yeah. Lady Array still sick. I don't know, bro. Tobias, what's up? CJ Mack was at Texas Cali Connect. I suggest you watch your mouth. He in New York in the high rise. When Kenny's show gonna start? When Kenny get his place in Texas, I mean in Las Vegas. The Lynch Mob, the Lynch Mob. Who remember Low Profile though? I haven't spoken to Cutes in a couple weeks, probably 2 weeks maybe. Pay your dues. That nigga Dub C came out with "Fuck My Daddy." You remember that? The Rhyme Syndicate, the Syndicate, the Syndicate. I think Kid Jazz. I think Kid Jazz was the hardest dude to come out of Syndicate. But unfortunately, Kid Jazz never came out. He never made it, man. But I think he was the hardest rapper that came out of Syndicate, man. That motherfucker was bad. Kid Jazz was bad. Always thought the name Magnificent Seven limited the game's growability. I mean, that's a way to look at it, but it was more than seven of them. But I don't think Magnificent Seven really had a recruiting pool, especially by '79. Cuse was in prison, and in LA, a lot of gangs started to grow 78, '79, and the early '80s. So they didn't have no recruiting pool. Q was telling his bodyguard story. That's what I thought. No, it's not chemo. Is it chemo? Keno? Man, my mind is shot. Kebo. Kebo from 111. Kebo. That's Q's bodyguard. Ladies and gentlemen, the dream team is in the house. In the house. The dream team is in. Man, get out of here with that shit. You old supersonic ass. K Mac and Gangster was hard. My bad. Thought that was his brother. King T. Bass. Remember that? Have you guys heard of Fetty from PJ Watts? Y'all heard of Fetty um, out of Imperial Courts? What about Compton Menace? Y'all like Compton Menace? Who's up on Compton Menace? Y'all like Compton Menace? I'm assuming Mumpy's doing all right, bro. I remember Everlast. Yep, I remember Everlast. Like 80, what, like 88? It's all right, Bowman. Don't trip. The Mad Circle. Can we get a Cutes update soon? Sure. Maybe, maybe next month. What are you thinking of G Bill Third World? I'm not thinking of G Bill though. No, not G Bill. I just not G Bill. Not G Bill though. But good name. I said Steel Bill, but not G Bill. Um Man, I can't think of his name for shit, man. It's over there in the low bottoms. That's crazy. I can't think of his name. The other reputable from over there, dog. Mozzie's a beast, but Filthy got swag. So y'all don't know Fetty. Y'all know Compton Menace from Fruittown? Y'all don't know him? I'm just checking. I'm heat checking. I'm heat checking to see, what y'all know and who y'all like. Rodney Owen, Joe Cooley. You know Compton Menace, all right. Okay, all right, all right. CJ Mack's still around. He in Las Vegas. Burt Train. That's who I was thinking of. Burt Train from was over there off 63rd. Burt Train from Fortray Gangster from Third World. Yeah, but never appealed to me besides Black Wall Street. Man, DJ Quick was the flyest music. DJ Quick came hard without question. Quick had Crips like loving that shit. Yeah, I know Compton Menace from high school. We used to call him Tyson. He had squabbles or he looked like Tyson. What up, Super Machine? What's happening, man? Seattle in the house. 1 up past 108. Keep mashing. LA County out the Mixmaster Spade. And I'm ready to rock. Who was the coldest gang member rapper in the hood? And what hood? When you say hood, like every community is a hood. Like the hood ain't just LA. The hood is sectioned off into like 250 different. Yeah, I don't. Floyd's list was personal, man. Floyd don't like Tyson. Tyson say Floyd can't go around Las Vegas without bodyguards and they got a little petty beef going on. So you know, I don't know how Tyson ain't greater than Pacquiao, but again, that's just me. Joe Louis, Jack Johnson, so many other greats. DJ Quick got jumped at Skate City. High C, High C. Bonham 007. You remember the rap group Nemesis from Dallas, Best Bass Music. Yeah. Yeah, I remember that. You ready for these NFL parlays? I'm just ready for some Thursday night, Monday night football games, bro. Or even Sunday night football. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mossberg, rest in peace. Jay Wood, what's happening, man? What's up with my guy, B Loke, man? We're gonna make thousands, KM. You gotta believe. It's easier to make thousands in football. The question is, can a nigga make 250 or 350,000? That's the question, bro. Bro, Shakur, Tobias. The question is, can a nigga make a quarter million or 350? It's simple to make thousands in NFL football. That's easy. That's automatic. But can you parlay it into a quarter million? Is my question. Brother Lynch was one of my favorite in high school, no lie. We don't smoke no Bammer in the SFC. Don't smoke no Bammer weed. We don't smoke no Bammer in the SFC. That was the first time I heard of Bammer weed. Y'all remember that shit? That was the first time I knew somebody in San Francisco could even rap. I'm like, what the fuck? This nigga from San Francisco? You know the 70s blood in Lakewood, Kev? 706 bloods in Lakewood. Nah, RBL Posse. I'm on that Compton ass TG right now, cuz going off. Providence in the building. Yeah, I'm gonna give y'all another 9 minutes and I'm gonna get up out of here, man. Go eat me some ice cream with peanuts, man. Go buy me a new Dodger cap, because I know the Dodgers are getting ready to go to the World Series. I gotta be fresh when we hit the series, man. J.O. Felony and Jay Capone, shit knock. Black C and Mr. C. We smoke as good as y'all. Hey, man, that was the song, bro. That wasn't me. New E40 and Spice One always. See, I like Spice One and Too Short because they could bring songs with the bass in them, man. Well, you could listen to beats. Don't be mad when the Dodgers choke. If the Dodgers play Houston, it's gonna be we're gonna have a problem. I think we could beat the Yankees though. Yankees don't have no pitching. And Boston don't look like they're gonna be there, so you ain't gotta worry about Boston. Played like a fucking piano. Pistol grip pump in my lap at all times. Pistol grip pump in my lap. I never heard of that song until we was in the county jail in the game march. Screwy from Schoolyard was up under us. You know, they on the road with the Show Lines, the Watts Crips, the Hoovers, the gangsters, the West Side gangsters. And Screwy would always sing that shit and be banging on the bunk with his deodorant bottle and his toothbrush and shit. And man, that shit used to knock. So as soon as I got out of prison, I had to go play that song, man. And I was like, I see why he bumped that shit. Pistol grip pumping my lap at all times. That shit was hard. That was hard. That was hard. Volume 10, without question. I got volume 10 on tape too, bro. But it was just like a high and buy type of thing. I could do a flashback and put volume 10 on there, man. Volume 10 was, I got him, man. I got him on tape, dog. Back in the days in Hollywood, like on a fluke, on a humbug. I was out there with Henry G and volume 10 came walking up the block. I'm from Houston. We stayed Dickie down, kept them straps under that Dickie shirt. Hey, I don't know which city would be tougher to gangbang in, like Houston or LA, because like in Houston, niggas got straps registered in their name. Like the strap is really in their name, like it's legal, like they got permits and shit. Like my nephew friends got permits, and so they get pulled over, and it's cool for them to have a burner on them. But it's like if you bust on somebody, like the gun is in your name, like it's registered to you. So it's like, can you justify shooting this nigga or not? And it's like, do you really want to get into an argument with a nigga in Houston when you know he probably got a strap? Now it becomes like a draw, like who pulls first or who can really get down. You know what I'm saying? And then like you gotta keep a throwaway. I never thought of that, but yeah, the police keep a throwaway, so yeah, maybe so. But do you have if you get pulled over though, is that throwaway legal? or do you catch a case? See, I don't know that. That's why I don't know which would be harder. In LA, you get bust on, like that nigga is already breaking the law for carrying that pistol, so you already know to get out. You know what I'm saying? He's not gonna stick around. And you don't know if he's strapped or not because it ain't legal to carry a strap out here. So, I just something that been on my mind ever since, like I went to Memphis or since I went to Houston. Snoopy Badass, what up? What up with our interview? I'm in Inglewood, bro. I'll be here for like a week, and then I'm gone. I'm busy Saturday. Busy all day Saturday. But shit, maybe you can come Saturday. We supposed to have some fruit towns lined up. You know what I'm saying? You cool with the fruit towns? We can do it at a studio. All right, holla at me. Um, but anyway, yeah, I always wanted that. Everyone strapped in Arizona, open carry law. In the South, everyone be an IT worker for Verizon and AK and Mac 11. Yeah, throwaway. All right, holla at me. Throwaways, not legit, but they work for that. Dumping and throwing away. Mac are the Damus out there. Damus out where? Damus where? I mean, it's Damus everywhere. Hey, Mac, I need the Mac Hood Star Volume 1 video. I need it too, man. I need that too. I don't have it. But I keep hearing homies say they got it. Homies say they got that shit. So we got to find somebody and we could burn it from them or something. Houston, big bro, you got to drive. Get us somebody. I don't think you have to register guns in the state of Texas. Well, you definitely need a permit. You got to have a permit. A drive by in Houston takes 50 miles. I just watched a new video yesterday. Snoopy. Snoopy, somebody just watched a new video yesterday. I haven't had a chance to check it out yet. I think Houston is county and city. The county of Houston is large. I got 4 straps and ain't none of them in my name. You don't need shit in Texas. Just can't be stolen or felon. Oh, okay. I didn't know that shit. See, they didn't tell me all that shit. Because these niggas bought their guns with their license. So I assumed they needed to register their gun. Damn, you can have them in your car and house without a permit. In your car? Wow. Damn, y'all schooling me on some shit. No wonder why Trump don't want to go against the NRA. Shit, the NRA like, nigga, y'all playing with our money now, nigga. The NRA like, nigga, let them niggas carry whatever they want. I think Texas has the open carry law like Arizona. Some places you don't even need a permit for a pistol. The Wild Wild West guns roam free in the South. The license is for concealed carry. Well, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So you don't have to register your gun? That's crazy. Next time I go to Texas, then, man, we got to have a car load of that shit. Motherfucker can't be riding around Texas naked no more. My man, yeah, you can buy guns at Walmart. Walmart said we not finna advertise, we not finna promote that shit, but we still gonna sell that shit, right? Walmart ain't giving up that money, man, that easy. I'm about to get off the phone and have my nephews go get ready, man. I'm gonna have to send my nephews some money so they can have artillery and yeah. We gonna be right when I come back to Houston in a couple months. How does Chicago have so many guns with strict gun laws? YG baby, I love living in South Carolina. You don't have to have a permit or license to carry. Just carry whatever you want. You don't have to register anything. You can ride around with AKs. God damn. Well, shit. I know. Woo, wait, I know it's on out there. Kev, do Fox Hills Mall still be cracking? I don't know, bro. I'm over 50, man. It ain't even Fox Hill Mall no more. It's called Westfield. There's a lot of white people in Westfield. I don't know if it cracked like that, but it's still there. It's steady being updated. You know what I mean? With the new stores, clean and quiet. You could tell it don't have that ghetto Fox Hills look no more. It smell different, look different. Floors are cleaner. The stores are like toys ain't all over the floor no more and shit. You know what I mean? But I'm out of here, y'all. Okay, y'all, hour and a half today. I appreciate the super chats. Appreciate y'all, man. 303 Life. The rest of y'all brothers, man, that's been so kind to Kel Mac videos today. Appreciate y'all for checking in and schooling me on them permits and guns and shit, man. Woo! I don't know, man. That's living different when you come from the city of LA. I think I froze up anyway. All right, y'all.